Hello to everyone, I'm Cristóbal Srokowski, the Global Ambassador of Ron Abuelo, and this is another chapter of Ron Abuelo around the world. This time we are in Senigallia, Italy, and we will do a spectacular praline filled with Abuelo 12 years ganache, thanks to the collaboration of Master Chef Michela Mandolini and, of course, Brave Beans as the supplier for the chocolate. Check it out. Let's start from the beginning. The typology of beans we will use are coming from Nicaragua, but first I will explain you step by step how the chocolate is made. So first of all, we have to extract the cacao beans shrouded by a sweet pulp from the cacao fruit. After this, we will put those beans in a wooden box, and then thanks to the wild yeast, alcoholic fermentation will start for 3 days. Yes, after this alcoholic fermentation, the acetic fermentation will start. It's the same in the same case as the balsamic vinegar. And after those extra 3 days, the beans will be ready to dry out and be transported to Europe. Ready for the next steps. This is a very delicate part where we are roasting the cacao beans. You have to be very careful because in this process everything depends if the chocolate will have the right flavor or not. What we are doing through the roasting process is making the secondary aromas from fermentation, the congeners, come out. So that's why we will toast only for 30 minutes at 115 degrees. So after the roasting process, we are separating the cocoa shells from the nibs. So we will use this part to create obviously the chocolate. And here from the other side, you can see that the shells are coming out. Now it's time to refine the cocoa nibs thanks to 2 granite stones. Meanwhile, we will applicate for a constant 45 degrees. This process will take 12 hours, yes? After the 12 hours of refining, finally the chocolate is ready to cool down and get crystallized. This Nicaraguan chocolate is very particular due to its profile, thanks to its evolution during fermentation process. We will find a very interesting tasting notes like cashew, hazelnuts, black olives, and hints of some herbal notes. Once the chocolate is tempered, we are ready to create the shells. As you can see, Michela is filling the mold with the chocolate, and then she will throw the chocolate out, and then what will remain after cooling down will create these shells for our praline. And finally, we are ready to prepare our Ron Abuelo 12 years ganache. So what we will do is add 70 grams of invert sugar, 80 grams of corn syrup, 100 ml of milk cream, then 230 grams of the Nicaraguan chocolate we prepared before, and of course 140 ml of Ron Abuelo 12 years. After the ganache cool down, we are ready to fill our praline, our shells, and then we will wait for 12 hours so this ganache inside the fridge at 16 degrees will crystallize. After 12 hours of cooling down the chocolate in the fridge at 16 degrees, the praline is ready to get closed. So first of all, we will apply some heat, so it will be easier to close it with some extra chocolate on top. You see, we are applying this chocolate over the Ron Abuelo 12 years ganache, and then we will wait a little bit more so this closure will get cold as well, and then the praline will be ready. After we close the praline with the last layer, we put it in the fridge, always at 16 degrees for 3 hours, and then here we are, they are ready to be served. They are perfect! Praline with Ron Abuelo 12 years ganache. Now time for tasting. And now the decisive moment has come. the most critical part and the most delicious one, which is the praline tasting. Look at them. They look fantastic. They are perfect. Thank you very much for your expertise, Michela. Let's see if the ganache, you can see, is well crystallized. The texture is perfect. So the final result is ready to be tasted. Let's try. Salud. So creamy, very buttery, full body. The chocolate is fantastic. The pairing of these black olives and herbal hints of the Nicaraguan cacao is pairing perfectly with the chocolatey cacao and dry fruit and mature plums notes of Abuelo 12. Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. See you next time. Salud. Thank you very much for the attention, and see you next time around the world.